Dear students, great day. Let us start our session with Economics 1 Production. In previous session, we had discussed about production, types of production, factors of production. Let us continue our session with remaining topics. Land. Land includes land plus anything that comes from the land. Land as a factor of production refers to all those natural resources or gift of nature which are provided free to man. The primary resources are involved in production. It refers to anything that comes from the earth. Characteristics of land. Land is a free gift of nature because with the help of land, man to make his effort in order to require other factors of production. Land is fixed in supply. Land is fixed as a limited, it can be increase or decrease. Land is imperishable, that is, land is not destructible, it cannot go out of existence. Land is a primary factor of production. Any kind of production process, we have to start with the land. For example, in agriculture, crops are produced in land. Land is immovable. Land cannot be transported from one place to another place. Land has some original indestructible power which a man cannot destroy. Its fertility may be varied but it cannot be destroyed completely. Land differs in fertility. Fertility of land differs on different pieces of land. One piece of land produce more, other produce less. Labor. Labor refers to human efforts. Labor is the human input into the production process, especially the effort they put for producing goods and service. According to Alfred Marshall, defines labor as the use of body or mind, partly or wholly, with the view to secure an income apart from the pressure derived from the work. In this picture, the labor are working in the machinery work, physical work, and mind work. Characteristics of labor. Labor is more perishable than other factors of production. Labor cannot be stored. Labor is an active factor of production. Neither land nor capital can be much without labor. Labor is not homogeneous, that is, skills and knowledge vary from person to person. Labor cannot be separated from the laborer, that means work cannot be separated from the person. Labor is mobile, that means man moves from one place to another, from low paid in occupation to high paid occupation. Individual labor has only limited bargaining power, that is, we cannot find with these employers for rises in wages or improvement in workplace conditions. Division of labor. The concept division of labor was introduced by Adam Smith in his book An Enquiry into the Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nations. That is, dividing the work into different labors. For example, a tailor stitches a shirt in full. In the case of garments exporters, cutting of cloth, stitching of hands, body, collars, holes for buttons, stitching of buttons, etc., are done independently by different workers. Therefore, they are combining different parts into a whole shirt. Merits and demerits. Division of labor. Let's see about merits. It improves efficiency of labor when labor repeats doing the same task. Time and materials are put to the best and most efficient use. Demerits. Repetition of the same task makes labor to feel that the work is monotonous and stale, reduce the growth of handicrafts, and the worker lose the satisfaction of having made a commodity in full. Capital. Capital is a man made physical goods used to produce other goods and services. In the ordinary language, capital means money. Money invested for the business. According to Marshall, capital consists of those kinds of wealth other than free gifts of nature which yield income. Forms of capital: physical capital or material resources. For example, money invested in machinery, tools, building, etc. Money capital or monetary resources. Example, deposit, share security, etc. Human capital or human resources. Investment in education, training, etc. Characteristics of capital. Capital is a passive factor of production, that is, always money will not be in inactive position. Capital is man-made factor. After earning only, man gets the money. Capital is not an indispensable factor of production. Capital has the highest ability. Money can be moved to one place to another place. Capital is productive. Capital lasts over time. Capital involves present sacrifice to get future benefits. Now we sacrificing the money in anything else, the future then will be a profit. Entrepreneur. It means businessman. An entrepreneur is a person who combines the different factors of production, that is land, labor and capital, in the right proportion and initiate the process of production and also bears the risk involved in it. Characteristics of entrepreneur: identifying profitable investable opportunities, expecting the profitable income, deciding the location of the production unit, selecting a place for production, making innovation, find something new, deciding the reward payment, rewarding bonus, increment, etc., taking risk and facing uncertainty. In this session, we learned about land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. This is a worksheet for you. Learn it and write as a home test. Thank you.